Welcome to the depths of the strange, otherworldly, unknown, paranormal, and much more, where we explore theories that defy logic, reason, and will leave you questioning reality itself.
What if the world you know, your timeline, your memories, your entire reality, is just one version of many? And what if some people, by accident or design, have slipped through the cracks of the matrix we live in and ended up here in our version of reality? In this video, we explore mysterious alleged accounts of people who might have arrived from the future or a different timeline altogether. In July 1954, Tokyo's Haneda Airport experienced what may be one of the most baffling customs cases in history. A businessman, European in appearance, fluent in Japanese and several European languages, stepped off a plane like any normal traveler. But when asked for his country of origin, he calmly replied, "Taured." He showed officials a passport issued by Taured. The stamps looked legitimate. He claimed to have traveled before, to Japan and several other countries. He even carried currency from multiple European nations, business documents, and a driver's license from, you guessed it, Taured. Airport officials, confused and suspecting fraud, detained him overnight at a nearby hotel. 2 guards were posted outside his room. The windows were sealed and there was no balcony. But by morning, he was gone. His belongings vanished too, passport, documents, everything. No record of his arrival remained in immigration logs. Some believe he momentarily crossed into our timeline from an alternate dimension and then returned back into his timeline while locked up. Others claimed he was not human and not from this world. On November 2nd, 2000, a user calling himself Time Travel Zero appeared on an obscure internet forum. He later revealed his name, John Titor. Titor claimed to be a US soldier from the year 2036, sent back in time to collect a 1975 IBM 5100 computer, an obsolete device in our world, but apparently crucial to fixing legacy systems in his. He described his time machine in detail, a military-grade device powered by dual singularities and mounted inside a 1987 Chevy truck. He shared photos of it. He answered physics questions with surprising technical accuracy, even mentioning concepts like world-line divergence that weren't common in pop culture at the time. Most chilling of all, he gave a series of warnings: a US civil war starting in 2004, nuclear war in 2015, and a fragmented future society. Those dates may not have matched, but in hindsight, some of his cultural predictions about division, distrust, and technological collapse seem disturbingly on point nowadays. Titor vanished from the internet in 2001. His last message: "Bring a gas can with you. The future needs fuel." In 2008, a woman from Spain, Lorena Garcia, posted a desperate message on a paranormal forum. She believed she had woken up in an alternate reality. Her day started normally until she noticed her bedsheets were different, even though she hadn't changed them. Her earrings were missing. The hallway at work looked slightly off. When she got to her department, someone else was in her position. She asked around. Nobody remembered her being there. Even stranger, her boyfriend of 4 months was nowhere to be found. His apartment was empty, his number disconnected. It was like he had never existed. Instead, her ex-boyfriend, whom she remembered leaving months ago, was still very much in her life, acting as if nothing had changed. Doctors told her she was likely suffering from stress, but she insisted this was something else. She remembered everything clearly. She believed she had somehow jumped into a similar, but not identical, timeline. She never returned to her original world. As far as we know, she's still living in this one. In 12th century Suffolk, England, villagers near Woolpit discovered something extraordinary. Two young children, a boy and a girl, emerging from a pit near the fields. Their skin had a greenish hue, their clothes were made of unknown materials, and they spoke a language no one recognized. They refused food for days until someone offered them raw beans, which they devoured. Eventually, they began to eat normal food, and their green tint faded. Sadly, the boy fell ill and died soon after. The girl, however, survived, learned English, and shared a bizarre tale. She claimed they came from a place called St. Martin's Land, where everything was cast in perpetual twilight. The sun never shone there. She said everyone in her land had green skin. One day they followed a sound, like the ringing of church bells, and ended up in a cave. After wandering through darkness, they emerged into our world. Theories range from folklore and misidentification to interdimensional travel or even alien origin. But one thing is clear: no explanation fully accounts for their appearance, language, or eerie green hue. It is said that the girl integrated into human society, but the rest after that is unknown. So, what's really going on here? Are these cases proof of visitors from alternate timelines, time travelers, or government experiments gone rogue? Or are they just urban myths, like most believe to be the case, that are crafted to frighten and fascinate our imaginations? The truth may never be known, but these stories remain unsolved, untouchable, and unforgettable. If you woke up in a different timeline tomorrow, what would you do? And who would even believe you?
That's it for this video. I'm interested to know your own theories and thoughts, so please do share them in the comments. I'm also open to video ideas, so feel free to let me know. If you enjoy my videos, then please like, comment, and subscribe for more. Thank you as always. And don't forget to keep questioning reality.